Hello, my name is Pamela Breit. I'm a tour guide in this beautiful city, the city of Paris, since the year 2010. So I invite you to get to know the city with me and with the whole team of Strolls Paris, where we are a whole group of passionate tour guides that love to share the secrets, the anecdotes, and obviously the whole history of our great city of Paris. I am originally from Chile. I'm South American. I'm also half German. But how did it all start? Well, I originally studied fashion design, but I knew I wanted to discover the world, and staying in Chile to do fashion was not going to allow me to do that. So I started traveling on my own, doing backpacking and working on cruise ships. So when I arrived to Paris, I didn't know I was going to stay, but the city was so beautiful, was so interesting that I decided to make this my daily activity. For that reason, I became a tour guide, and I've been sharing since then the beauty of Paris and all what impresses me as a foreigner that became a local. I speak English, German, Portuguese, Spanish, and obviously French now. But I usually guide in English and in Spanish. Most of my customers are from the United States, Canada, Australia. But I've also had people from other parts of the world, like for example Pakistan. That was very exciting to share Paris with a Pakistani group because the cultural difference were much wider, so it was interesting to see also their perspective of the things. I've traveled a lot around the world. I've backpacked a lot to many places. My favorites are, well, one of them is Paris, that's why I stayed. The other one is Rio de Janeiro, which is just a very joyful city, and there's a lot to see. And my other favorite is Patagonia because of the wildness of nature. So yeah, those are my favorites. The place that has surprised me the most was the jungle in Bolivia. I went there for volunteer work to take care of animals in the jungle. And that was just incredible to be in touch with nature for a long time and be completely separated from technology and the crowds that I'm so used to. So that I can say was one of the most incredible experiences I've ever had in my life. I became a tour guide because I just wanted to share all those beautiful things that impress me with people from other parts of the world. To be a good tour guide, I think you have to really be passionate about the place you live in and that you show to others. You have to really enjoy meeting new people and be very empathetic to understand which are the wishes from each traveler, because each person is different. So we need to be very adaptable to understand people's interest. And so my favorite places in Paris, that's really hard to say because there are many more than just 3. But if I have to select, one of the areas that I like the most is Montmartre. Montmartre is located in the north of Paris. It is a hill, so you have to wear comfortable shoes to walk there. And it's an area where you will find local artists painting on the street. There are bistros, there are narrow little streets, there is the beautiful Basilica of the Sacré-Cœur, and there are tons of anecdotes and hidden places that you can find on your way. So Montmartre would be one of my favorite places. Another one would be a place where I can go to relax. There is a park called Le But-Chaumont, located in the north of Paris as well, in the 19th district. And the But-Chaumont is wonderful because it used to be a very dirty place where they used to throw all the trash for a long time. But in the mid-19th century, it was transformed into one of the most beautiful parks of the city. showing us that even the ugliest things can be transformed into treasures. Another place that I would recommend in Paris is, well, where we are right now, in the Île de la Cité, which is the island where the city was born over 2,000 years ago. It is a magical place because it's surrounded by the river Seine. And there are amazing things like the Cathedral of Notre Dame to see, but also hidden spots that will certainly make you dream of Paris forever. So I have a recommendation for you, a place that is just steps away from the Cathedral of Notre Dame and where you're going to have a great time. It's a place where you can eat, where you can have a drink, but most importantly, you can meet my friend Federico. Come follow me. Federico! Ah!
Buongiorno, buongiorno. La 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 la. Les biens, amoureux et venez visiter la plus vieille maison de Paris, datée de 1512. La plus vieille maison sur l'île, c'est une maison des chanoines qui est datée de 1512. Un lieu sublime.
Allez. This is a very old house that belonged to the priests in the Middle Ages, and now it's a restaurant where you can have a great time by meeting Federico.
Exactly.
Like he will sing for you, he will tell you jokes.
That's true.
And you'll be in an incredible place just steps away from the cathedral.
Yes.
So at this moment we are right in front of the beautiful Cathedral of Notre Dame de Paris, one of the most iconic places of this city, and recently known because of the tragic fire that happened in 2019. So this is one of the oldest cathedrals we have in France. It dates from the year 1163 and it is just magical. What I love the most about Notre Dame is the facade, which was preserved, luckily, which is an open book where you can read biblical stories and much more. So guys, when you come to Paris, remember to come here to Île de la Cité. So that was it for today. I hope you enjoy getting to know Paris a little bit more. We are here at Strolls Paris for you to come and discover the city with us. We will be very happy to welcome you in the City of Light to show you this and much, much more. See you soon.